Suffer not the zombie to live!
So a little bit of an update. I've started weathering my gear, as you can probably tell. Orange on the back of the gloves, that wasn't there before. You know, sort of little bits of mud and stuff. Pads are, you know, looking rusty and things. So you might be wondering, what was the technique that I actually used for making things look a little bit more worn out and used and old. I'm going to show you the technique, but I'm a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm not saying that this is the best way to do it or that it's even a good way to do it, just that it's really inexpensive, it's pretty easy, and it got okay-ish results. Like, there's definitely something to be said for this. Right, I guess I'll show you, because I got a couple of green combat t-shirts that I have to wear with this gear that's under all of this stuff. I'm going to show you on one of those just to give you an idea of what I did. So there we have our t-shirt. So this and a bottle of paint are the tools that we're going to be using to render this into a muddy shirt without having to crawl around in actual mud with it. So what you do, you give it little drips. Once you got that done, you take your painting glove and you kind of just rub it around like that. Make sure to spread the paint nice and thin. You're going to get some splotchy bits, but you're also going to get this sort of subtle, deep in the fabric sort of look here. It looks like the stuff's been caked in there for quite a while. You're going to get your hand dirty, of course, but, you know, it's kind of to be expected. What you're doing is you're simulating like little splotches of mud getting into your gear and then wiping it off, which is going to happen, especially with a shirt like this. Ooh, that's a lot. If you get too much, you can just sort of do this. And spread it around a little bit. Mud is usually like a dark brown color, so use that for your dark browns. Sort of give it that I've been crawling through the mud in my life kind of look. And if you want to make something look rusty by comparison, use an orange paint like pumpkin orange. This doesn't have anything that might look like metal or could feasibly be metal in a post-apocalyptic sort of look. So I am just going to use brown. Make sure you also get all the sides of whatever you're trying to make look post-apocalyptic, or at least dirty. And yes, I know there's this nuclear snail video out there that's basically kind of showing you, hey, you don't just put a little bit of paint on it and rub it off. I mean, yeah, you got to actually put a fair amount of work into sort of making it work. And by the way, this is just kind of a start. You're going to have to start to, ooh, that's a little bit much, causing a bit of wear, like physical wear to your article. So, you know, like, take something sort of sharp and all that, and that will scratch it up and make it look ragged and torn. Or as he calls it, the shredder. You're gonna need to shred it, yeah. But this is kind of just a base layer to, you know, make it look like it's been worn and all that. I mean, I might take a shredder to my gear a little bit, but I don't really have the shredder yet. This is basically just go to the dollar store, grab some materials, and see what kind of ridiculousness you can do. So already, this is what that looks like. Totally clean shirt, a little bit of brown paint on it. And it's already drying because it's one of those quick drying paints. Also, it helps if you do this over places where your skin is going to be contacting it a lot. A little bit more flavor to the back. Right. Hope that little tutorial was helpful to you.